Captain Elias Ward kicked the skiff's hatch. Metal buckled under his boot. Smoke billowed out, thick with the tang of charred circuits and alien blood. He leveled his rifle. Scanned the wreckage. Twisted consoles sparked. Bodies slumped in harnesses, Veyron warriors, their iridescent scales dulled by plasma burns, a flicker of movement. In the command throne, a figure stirred, slender and regal amid the ruin. Her crest of bioluminescent frills pulsed weakly, casting blue shadows. Princess Salith Vera. Intel photos didn't do her justice. Sharp features, eyes like polished obsidian. Ward lunged, grabbed her arm. She hissed, claws raking his armor. He yanked her free. Her flight suit tore at the shoulder, revealing scaled skin that shimmered violet. Alive, he grunted, dragged her toward the breach. She stumbled, legs buckling from a gash on her thigh. Blood greenish, viscous, smeared his gauntlet. His squad piled in behind. Sergeant Hale raised his rifle, high-value target. Execute protocol, holster, Ward snapped. Hale froze. The others exchanged glances, fingers twitching on triggers. Captain, Hale said, command's clear on Royals. Zip ties? Ward shoved the princess against the hull. She glared up at him, frills flaring bright. No fear, just calculation. Her mandibles clicked. Veyron speech, unintelligible without a translator. Snapped them around her wrists, tight but not cruel. She tested them, didn't struggle.
Ward keyed his radio.
Ward to command. Skiff secured. Princess Vera in custody. Request evac, grid echo. 7. Static crackled, then Major Rena Cade's voice, clipped and cold. Negative, Captain. High command override. Execute the princess. No prisoners. Repeat. Terminate. Ward's jaw tightened. He glanced at Salith. She tilted her head, listening. Those obsidian eyes locked on his. Command? That's a negative. He kept his voice level, logistics first. Dead princess meant no leverage, no intel, no bargaining chip if Legate Korun rallied survivors. She's intact. Valuable asset. Cade's tone sharpened. Ward, you questioning orders? She's a symbol. Kill her, or the Veyrons rally around her corpse. Asset secured, Ward repeated, motion on his HUD. Enemy signatures closing. 3 clicks out, vectoring fast. Evac now, or we all die. Hale shifted. Captain, incoming hostiles. We can drop her and bug out. Salith tensed. Her frills dimmed, expecting the shot. Ward hauled her up, slung her over his shoulder like a medevac. She weighed less than expected, lithe trained for zero-G diplomacy, not frontline brawls. Squad, defensive wedge. Move! They burst from a skiff. Jungle canopy loomed. Veyron world heavy with humidity and alien pollen that itched under his seals. Distant plasma fire cracked. Ambush inbound. Flankers left. Ruiz yelled. Veyron scouts, 4 of them, dropped from the trees. Scales blended with vines until they fired. Ward dumped Salith behind a fallen log. Returned fire. His burst caught the lead scout mid-leap. It crumpled spear clattering. Hale suppressed right. They're after her. Salith pressed flat. Claws dug into the dirt. No please. Just survival instinct matching his. Ward advanced. Pop a grenade. Shrapnel shredded the underbrush. 2 scouts down. The last charged vibro blade humming. He sidestepped.
Rifle butt cracked its crest. It staggered.
He finished it point blank. Breathing hard, Ward scanned.
Clear. For now. Squad consolidate. Evac ping sent.
He grabbed Salith again. She didn't resist this time.
Her blood soaked his pauldron, warm and sticky. Why? Her voice filtered through a suit translator patch Hale. Slapped on her cuff. Accented English, precise. Royal training. Logistics, Ward said. Hoisted her. Ran. They hit the clearing. Shuttle engines whined overhead. Ropes dropped. Marines repelled down. Board! Ward yelled. Boosted Salith up first. She vanished into the bay. Hale covered their 6 contacts. Heavy plasma lanced past. Veyron heavies. Legate Korun's elites, by the markings. Rockets streaked. Ward fired full auto. Pinned them. Hauled himself aboard last. The shuttle lurched skyward. He strapped an opposite Salith. She sat rigid, zip-tied hands and lap. Frills pulsed erratically, shock maybe. Doctor! June Park knelt by her leg. Human medic, cultural liaison. Gonna patch this. Hold still. Salith flinched as Park injected sealant. Human mercy? Park glanced at Ward. Ask him. Kate again. Ward, report. Is she terminated?
He muted it.
Stared at Syleth. Her eyes held no gratitude, just questions. Trust? Not yet. But she'd live. Captain? Park pressed. Tell command she's secure. Ward unstrapped. Shuttle banked hard, pursuit missiles. Alive.
Cade's voice exploded. You disobeyed direct orders.
She's a war starter. Korun will burn systems to get her back. Ward ignored it. Watched Salith. She met his gaze. A nod, small, almost imperceptible. First crack in the armor. Explosions rocked the hull. Veyron interceptors closing. Ward gripped his rifle. Protected his asset. No matter the cost. The princess leaned forward. Whispered through the translator. Korun comes. For me? Ward nodded. Let him try. Shields flared.
Battle joined.
But in that moment, trust flickered. Fragile, earned in fire. Hours later, the shuttle docked at the forward base. Medbay lights glared sterile white. Ward stood guard outside Salith's quarantine cell. Park had her stabilized. Veyron biology tricky, but human meds bridged the gap. Coagulants worked. Painkillers, too. Major Cady stormed in. Boots echoing. Ward. My office. Now. Left Salith under marine watch. Cade's office reeked of synth coffee and tension. Holomaps flickered. Veyron fleets massing.
You captured a princess, Kade said.
No preamble. And spared her.
Explain.
Ward stood straight. Practical. Kill order was pre-capture. She's leverage now. Korun wants her alive. Symbol to rally. Cade's eyes narrowed. Sentiment? Or stupidity? Logistics. He tapped his tablet. Pulled schematics. Biology data from Park. Their shields phase at 40 Hz. She knows command codes.
Cade leaned back. High command wants her dead.
Clean slate for peace talks. Ward met her stare. Peace talks need bait. Execute her. Korun escalates. Silence stretched. Katie drummed fingers. You're babysitting. 48 hours. Extract value or I pull the plug. Understood. Back at the cell. Silas sat up. Leg bandaged. Frills brighter now. She's tough. Asking for you. Ward entered. Door hissed shut. Forced proximity. No squad. Just them. You saved me, Salith said. Voice smoother. Translator, adapting.
Why refuse death? Ward pulled a chair. Sat.
Problems need solutions. You're a problem. She laughed. Clicking mandibles. Royal negotiator.
I solve wars.
Not this one.
He leaned in. Korun's extremists.
Your people? Traitors to peace. Her obsidian eyes softened. You fight honorably. Humans endure.
First compliment. HFY Spark. He shrugged. We adapt.
Alarms blared. Incoming. Park yelled over comms. Veyron drop pods slammed the perimeter. Korun's raid. Explosions rattled the bulkheads. Ward yanked Salith behind the cell's reinforced console. Down. Veyron drop pods cratered the docking bay outside. Breaches screamed with incoming fire. His squad's comms crackled alive. Captain, raiders breaching East Gate. Secure the princess. Ward barked into his wrist unit. He slapped the cell door override. Locked them in tighter. Park bolted the medkit shut and crouched low. Silas' frills flared crimson. Her mandibles clicked rapid. Fear or fury translator lagged. Korun's vanguard.
Ward chambered around in his pulse rifle.
Not today. He peeked the security feed. 10 Veyrons in black carapace armor swarmed the corridors. Phaz blades hummed, slicing human sentries. Goal. Hold the cell. Protect the asset. No extraction on his watch. First raider hit the door. Plasma scorched the hatch. Ward fired through the viewport slit. Bolt punched through visor. One down. They're keyed to my beacon, Salith hissed. She clutched her bandaged leg. Kill it? Ward glanced at her ankle tracker, blinking red. Too late. He ripped it free, crushed it underboot.
Signal died.
Alarms wailed. Reinforcements poured in. His platoon, Cade's intel team, but raiders flanked fast. Veyron's phased shields flickered at 40 Hz. Park's data proved right. Ward synced his rifle. Frequency lock. Fire on my mark. Squad rifles whined. Tuned. He counted. Mark. Bolts lanced true. Shields collapsed mid-charge. 3 raiders vaporized. The rest scattered, blades sparking. Salith stared. Her obsidian eyes widened. You adapted. Logistics. Ward reloaded. No time for awe. Last raider breached the antechamber. Towering brute Korun's mark on its pauldron. It hurled a shock grenade. Ward dove. Tackled Salith clear. Blast singed his armor. Ears rang. He rolled up, rifle spitting fire. Brute staggered, phase blade swinging wild. She grabbed a medscalpel from Park's kit, lunged from cover. Slashed the raider's neck joint. Ecor sprayed. It dropped. Ward finished it. Headshot. Nice move. Her frills pulsed violet. Approval. Royal training. Park patched a squadmate. Clear. Raiders pulling back. Ward exhaled. Smoke curled. Bodies cooled. Evac her. Now. She limped but matched stride. Forced proximity hit different now. Her scales warm against his suit. His quarters, captain's lockout, biometrics only. Door sealed, with a hiss. No interrogation teams crashing this party. Cade's 48 hours bought time, but intel hounds circled. Salith eased onto his bunk. Frills dimmed to blue. Exhaustion. You fight like Karva beasts. Relentless. Ward checked the feeds. Base secure. Korun's pods retreating under fleet fire. We endure. Protein bars, water pouch. Human standard. Eat. She eyed it. Poked the bar. Poison. Park entered. Scanner humming. Negative. But her biology needs electrolytes. Beran salts. He mixed a packet into water. Handed it over. Salith sipped. Frills brightened. You heal enemies. Park shrugged. Policy. Keeps talks alive. Ward sat across. Chair scraped. Rules. 1. No escape attempts. 2. Answer questions straight. 3. We protect you from Korun. You help us end him. She tilted her head. Antennae twitched. Negotiator's oath. I swear. Mandibles parted in their equivalent of a nod. Korun twists the legate code. Wants my blood to spark war. High Command wants you dead too. Ward leaned forward. Clean peace. No symbols. Her gaze locked his. Then trust me, I know his codes. Pod frequencies. Rally points. First crack in the wall. Trust offered. Park injected her leg. Nanites hummed. Stable. Rest. He left. Door sealing. Alone again. Ward stood. Why help? We captured you. You refused the kill order. Silith's voice softened. Translator catching nuance. Humans. Choose. He paced. Practical mind tallied risks. Leverage her intel, block Kadi's hardliners, starve Korun's rally. But her eyes, steady. No deception. Kade, Ward. Report, Princess secure. In my quarters. Pause, ice in her tone. Your quarters? Babysitting escalated? Interrogation teams inbound. I blocked them.
She's cooperative. Codes incoming.
Kade's feed showed her leaning in. Hard eyes. Combat report. Full schematics from the front. Trade for extended custody. Done. Ward transmitted. Frontline data. Veyron weak points. Supply logs. HFY edge. Human adaptability mapped. 72 hours. COD snapped. Extract value or I authorize lethal force. Link cut. Salith watched him. She distrusts. Ward handed her a tablet. Codes. Now. Fingers danced over keys. Veyron script flowed. Pods phase at 42 Hz, under load. Korun's base, grid 7. Alpha. Asteroid belt.
Data gold. He uploaded to fleet.
Verified. Her hand brushed his.
Accidental? Scales soft.
You guard me. Why? Problem solver. But her touch lingered. Heat built. Enemies blurring. Alarms flickered. False ping.
He tensed. She did too.
Instinct synced. Trust, she murmured. Starts here. Ward nodded. First real alliance. But Cade's clock ticked. Korun lurked. Keeping her meant fighting both sides. Doc Claxons howled again. New signatures. Fleet inbound, or worse, Cade's kill team early.
Salith gripped his arm. They come for me.
Ward chambered his sidearm, not without a fight. Ward slammed the bulkhead hatch open. Red Claxons screamed through the docking bay. Shuttle screamed in on hot vectors. 3 signatures, human transponders, not Veyron raiders. Kaday's early birds. Salith clung to his arm, scales cool against his skin.
Her eyes locked on the viewport. Kill squad.
She sends hunters. Ward yanked her behind a cargo crate. His sidearm tracked the lead shuttle's ramp. Marines boiled out helmets stenciled with Intel black. Cade's chevrons gleamed on the lead. Major Rena Cade strode forward, flanked by 6. Her gaze pierced the shadows. Ward, step out. Asset transfer.
Silas stayed hidden.
Negative, Major. She's under my custody. Tribunal escort per command relay. Cade's lip curled. Ceasefire parlays a sham.
We parade her. Show trial breaks their morale.
Frontline feeds live. Ward blocked the path. His squad materialized. 4 grunts from his platoon, rifles up. Parade gets her killed. Veyron assassins inbound. Koroons claimed her as symbol. Katie halted 10 meters out. Her Marines fanned. Tension crackled. Stand aside, Captain. Or court-martial. Salith emerged then, chin high. Restraints glinted on her wrists.
Human squabble wastes breath.
Tribunal awaits. Cade's eyes narrowed. Princess, you'll broadcast surrender first.
No, Salith's voice cut sharp, trained for halls of power.
Royal immunity invokes. Geneva analogs bind you. Ward seized the beat. She's right. Fleet Admiral's directive. Intact for talks. Escort her. My detail leads. Cade's jaw tightened. She keyed her comm. Static hissed. Higher command override. Approved. But I watch. They marched her through the bay. Ward's hand hovered near her back. Protective instinct? Logistics. Keep the asset breathing. Shuttle ride blurred corridors of steel and hum. Salith sat rigid beside him. Kade across, tablet glowing with schematics. Your code's checked out, Princess. Koroon's base exposed. Good girl. Salith ignored her. Turn to Ward. You block show trial. Risk rank. Why? Dead princess restarts war. Live 1 ends it. Simple math. Tribunal chamber loomed. Neutral station, ringed by drones. Human and Veyron flags hung limp under sterile lights. Admirals waited. Human brass. Alien legates via hollow. Ward flanked Salith down the aisle.
Camera's word. Cade peeled off to a side booth, whispering to handlers.
Central dais gleamed. Human Admiral Voss nodded.
Veyron legate proxy for Koroon. Flickered and hollow scarred face twisted. Traitor spawn delivered.
Execute. Salith stepped forward.
Voice amplified. I invoke royal immunity under Concord Accords. Article 17. No trial. Direct channel to my fleet. Murmurs rippled. Voss leaned in. Denied. Prisoner status. Her scales flushed violet. Anger? Resolve? Channel or impasse? My bloodline commands half your foes. Deny, and Koroon rallies them. Ward tensed. Bluff, he watched her eyes. Steady. Voss glanced his way. Captain Ward. Verify. He pulled her aside. Under drone blind spot. Shared his tablet. Limited intel. Human probe data, Veyron supply choke points. Dated 48 hours. If honest, use this. Signal, your people.
She scanned. Fingers flew.
Encrypted burst fired to Veyron relay. Ward monitored. No alerts triggered. Data flowed back, confirmation ping. Her fleet acknowledged. Truth.
She met his gaze. Your probes miss secondary convoy.
I correct. He exhaled. Test passed. Alive, she shifted fronts. Tribunal reconvened. Hello legate snarled. False princess. Koroon reclaims. Drones beeped. Hostile signatures. Veyron strike craft, cloaked till now. Koroon's play. Alarms wailed. Ward grabbed Salith. Down. Bolts scorched the dais. Marines returned fire. Voss barked evac. Ward dragged her to a service lift. Cadet appeared, pistol drawn. Lethal now. She's bait. No.
Ward shoved past. His squad covered.
Lift doors hissed shut. Corridors twisted to shuttle bay. Blasts shook bulkheads. June Park waited. Medikit slung. Alien translator badge pinned. Captain. Her vitals spike. Adrenaline analog.
Patch her.
Ward covered the hatch. Salith leaned on him, breath ragged. Park scanned.
No wounds, but neurosuppressant needed.
Royals fight dirty, pheromone triggers. Salith waved him off.
Fight first. Strike craft docked hard. Veyron borders. Korun's extremists. Breached. Scales gleamed under armor.
Rifle spat plasma. Ward fired from cover.
Human rounds punched through shields. Adaptable ammo. HFY edge. One alien dropped. Salith snatched a fallen pistol. Veyron make.
She fired precise wingmen down.
Their weak scan. Left flank pulse. He nodded. Synced. They advanced flank to flank. Park patched a Marine. Her biology scales vent heat. She's cooling your barrel. Ward glanced. Her hand gripped his rifle stock. Scales shimmered, absorbing glow.
Alien trick. Human endurance.
Borders fell. Last one charged. Korun's tattoo. Silith faced him. Legatee. Yield. Immunity extends. He spat. Symbol or corpse. Lunged. Ward tackled. Knife fight. Blade scored his arm. Blood slicked. Salith fired, point blank. Legate slumped. Quiet fell. Cadet stormed in, Marines behind. Sloppy, Ward. She's weaponized.
She's alive.
Ward stood, Salith's hand steadying him. Park bandaged fast. Boss. ComEd. Tribunal holds. Channel granted. Provisional. Back aboard Ward's cruiser. Cade cornered him in medbay, 72 hours up. Leverage exhausted. Not yet. Ward eyed Salith on the cot. Park monitored. She moves to my detail. Field protection. Cady laughed cold. Babysit? Sentiment? Logistics. He chambered fresh mag.
Korun wants her.
You do too. I'm the wall. Park chuckled. Captain, her pheromones, trust bond forming. Alieth rose in Printa's protector. Salith rose. Met Ward's eyes. Forced close. You choose. Ward nodded. Quarters refit. His now theirs. Bunk chained short. Trust test continues. She offered a data sliver. Ceasefire clause. Hidden in accords. Mutual demilitarized zone. My signature binds Korun's faction.
He slotted it. Scanned.
Legit. Game changer. But her eyes gleamed. Offer too perfect. Alive, she unraveled empires. Klaxons flickered. New ping.
Veyron surrender beacon.
Or Korun's faint? Salith touched his bandaged arm. Together, Ward gripped back. Trust sealed. War's pivot teetered. But Kadu's shadow loomed. And Korun never quit. Explosions tore through the hull. Ward snapped upright, rifle in hand. Klaxons wailed full volume now. Red emergency lights bathed the quarters in blood glow. Salith bolted from the bunk, eyes wide. Korun.
Ward yanked open the locker, grabbed a sidearm mags in her datapad.
Thrust the pistol into her scaled palm. Powers cut to this ring. We move. She chambered a round grip sure. Trained. Royal negotiator meant more than words.
Single job, Ward said.
Hack their signals. Feed me vectors. Reroute them. Her frills flared. Veyron focus signal. Dead corridor, portside. Alarms spiked. Bulkhead rattled. Breaching charges. Ward slapped the hatch release. Dragged her into the corridor. Sparks rained from cut conduits. Detention ring blacked out. Only strobes pulsing. Marines shouted 2 decks up. Phaser fire cracked. Korun's commandos, elite void black armor. Plasma lances glowing. Ward keyed his comm. Cade, bridge, raider strike, detention breach.
Static haste.
Ward, jammed. Hold them.
Hold. He boosted Salith into a service duct. Park.
Medic station, cover fire. Park's voice cut through. On it, Captain. Bioscans show 12 hostiles. Princess pheromone spiking. Trust lock confirmed. No time. Ward climbed in after her. Ducks hummed hot. Salith's pad glowed, fingers flying over alien glyphs. First squad, Vector 47 Alpha, she whispered. Rerouting now. Ward patched her feed to his HUD. Icons shifted. Raiders veered. Straight into the sealed port corridor. No exits. Vacuum trap. Phaser bursts echoed. A Marine screamed. They dropped into engineering sublevel. Steam hissed from ruptured lines. Ward kicked a grate aside. Silith followed, gun leveled. Footsteps thundered. 3 commandos rounded the junction. Veyron extremists. Korun's fanatics. Lances raised. Ward fired first. Dropped the lead. Silith shot-winged the second. Third lunged. blade out. She sidestepped, precise, double-tap center mass. Body hit deck, Ward nodded. Clean. Her eyes met his. Trust given. More blasts, Hulla groaned. Korun's voice boomed over pirate channel, translated glitchy.
Princess, symbol of Vera.
We reclaim, Ward grinned feral. Not today. They sprinted for the hangar bay. Fire doors slammed behind. Autoseal. Sylith tapped her pad. Their second wave, rerouted to auxiliary power. Dead end. Flooded with coolant. Genius. Behrans excelled at signals harmonics. Humans at improv. Park appeared at the bay doors, medkit slung, rifle barking. Captain, craft prepped. Patrol scout, line 3. Cadets locked out, but Marines inbound. 2 commandos charged from shadows. Park stitched one. Ward headshot the other. Sylith covered flanks. Breaths steady, no panic. Protector's imprint working both ways. Go, Park yelled. Shoved them toward the scout. I'll hold the door. Ward vaulted the ramp. Sylith strapped in co-pilot. Engines whined hot. Park's prep. Ramp cycled. Raiders poured in, 6 lances spitting plasma. Bay shields flickered. Sylith locked nav. Korun's lead ship. Docked ventral. We punch out. Ward punched throttles. Scout lurched free. Plasma scorched past. Pursuit icons bloomed on HUD. 3 Veyron darts. Sleek, signal jamming specialists.
Shields at 60, Sylith said. Your guns? Manual? Ward flipped controls.
Lock on. Turret swiveled. He walked fire-nailed the wingman. Wreckage bloomed silent and void.
She whooped! Frills vibrating. Human aim!
Unerring. Second dart closed.
Missiles away. Ward rolled hard.
Scout groaned. Sylith hacked countermeasures. Veyron codes flipped their own seekers back.
Enemy burst. Lead dart rammed close.
Koron's voice crackled open channel. Traitor princess, you arm with human filth? Surrender, or Legate claims your corpse. Sylith keyed reply. Voice steel.
Accord's clause active. Demilitarized zone binds you.
Laughter barked. Lies. You live only to martyr. Ward lined up kill shot.
She's with me.
Plasma grazed shields. Alarms blared. Sylith touched his arm. Bandage sight. Evasive left. Asteroid shadow. Signal bounce. He yanked stick. Scout dove into debris field. Pirates scattered rocks. Veyron trap. Her pad pinged. Mapped, bounced their lance freak, route to each other. Ward synced. Fired decoy pulse. 2 darts collided. Fireball. Korun's last darted out, trailing smoke. This ends, human. Cruiser reinforcements jumped in. Kade's Marines. Torpedoes lit the black. Like its craft exploded. Quiet fell. Only engine hum. Ward eased back. Eyed Sylith. Sweat beaded her scales. Gun, still clutched. You saved us, he said. She holstered. Hand lingered on his. You armed me first. Trust. Pheromones are not real now. Calm crackled. Cade's voice. Ice. Ward, docked that scout. Princess secured, or did sentiment buy her a ride out? Secured, Ward replied. And leveraged. She's rewriting the war.
Sylith smiled faint, frills relaxed.
Together, cruiser loomed, but Kade's questions waited. And Korun's faction? Shattered but embers burned. Tribunal channel open. Provisional peace. 1 princess's signature away. Ramp dropped. Marines waited, rifles low. Park grinned from the pack. Cade strode forward, eyes narrow. Explain the gun, Captain. Ward stepped out first. Shielded Sylith. Logistics. She's my asset now. Princess matched his stride. Hand brushed his back. Silent vow. Cade's gaze flicked between. Asset. Right. Tribunal in 12 hours. Don't botch it. Logistics won wars. Trust won peace. But as they marched to briefing, Sylith whispered, Korun had a shadow fleet. Hidden ping in the raid. Ward gripped her data sliver. Game just escalated. Deeper trust. Bigger stakes. War's pivot spun faster. Cade slammed her fist on the briefing table. Shadow fleet? Ward, you bring me a princess and a conspiracy in one breath? Ward stood firm. Marines flanked the room. Sylith sat beside him, frills taut, data sliver clutched in her scaled hand. Park hovered near. Medkit ready. Confirmed ping, Ward said.
Karun's not done. Tribunal's a trap.
Cade's eyes drilled into Salith. Leverage her signature first. Peace on our terms.
Salith's tail flicked.
My compact binds factions. Not a human dictate. Alarms blared. Red lights pulsed.
Incoming raid. Multiple signatures. Shadow Fleet. Ward grabbed Salith's arm.
Outpost evac. Now. Park tossed him a sidearm. Resupply cache at grid 47.
Defensible. Cade barked orders.
Ward, you're on Princess duty. Don't lose her. They sprinted for the scout hangar. Explosions rocked the cruiser. Ward shoved Salith into the cockpit. Strapped her down. Engines roared to life. Shrapnel pinged the hull. Ward punched coordinates. Hold tight.
Salith gripped the console. Karun's extremists.
They want me dead or theirs. Thrust pinned them back. Stars streaked. The outpost beacon blinked ahead. A frozen rock, supply bunkers half buried in ice. Ward skimmed the landing pad. Ramps hissed open. Cold wind howled. He dragged crates inside first. Rations, ammo, heaters, sealed the blast door. Salith shivered. Her scales gleamed under emergency lights. Efficient. Like your logistics. Ward checked patrols. Motion sensors out. 2-hour shifts. Rations tight. 12 days max. We signal when clear. She nodded. Frills eased. Park's voice crackled over comm. Cade's holding the line. Korun's probing. Stay dark. Ward rationed protein bars. Handed her one. Eat. No debates.
Salith bit in. Chewed slow.
Human fuel. Dense.
Your bodies burn hot. Night cycle dropped. Ice groaned outside. Ward patrolled the perimeter. Rifle swept shadows. Sensors clean. Back inside, Salith unrolled a holomap. Factions glowed. Red alien webs. My compact. Ancient law. Royal marriage seals peace. Bends Korun's line to rivals. Ward leaned in. Heaters hummed. To who? Any heir of stature. It voids war claims. Legally. Cade's comm buzzed. Encrypted. Ward patched in. Ward, tribunals off. Karun broadcasted. Princess, stolen by humans. His fleet's rallying neutrals. Extract her or sacrifice. Ward muted it. Eyed Salith. They're coming for you. Both sides. She traced a faction line. Compact needs a consort.
Public vow, but humans no standing.
Ward pulled a chain from his neck. Dog tags clinked. Tucked beneath a plain steel ring. Officer's bond. Family heirloom.
Human law.
Legal shield. Blocks kidnappers' tribunals. You're my asset. Locked down. Salith's eyes widened. Frills flared gold. A shield? You offer union as logistics. Practical. Ward slid the ring across the table. Signed the pact. Equal terms. She snatched it. Slid it onto her finger. Scaled digit stretched it taut. Accepted. Under dual law. But equal command. My input. Ward extended his hand. She clasped it. Pheromones bloomed. Sharp. Electric.
Trust locked.
Alarms whooped. Sensors lit. Contacts inbound. 3 skiffs. Ward grabbed his rifle. Salith dashed to the roof hatch. Ice crunched under boots. She swiveled the gun. Flank left.
I'll cover.
Skiffs screamed low. Bolts scorched snow. Ward rolled behind a crate. Fired bursts. One engine bloomed fire. Silas' turret chattered. Precise. Alien accuracy shredded a wing. Wreckage cartwheeled. They're Koruns, she yelled. Fanatics. Ward flanked right. Grenade arced. Second skiff flipped. Last one, banked hard. Rafed the pad. Pain lanced his shoulder. Shrapnel. He gritted teeth. Returned fire. Dropped the pilot. Silence fell. Smoke curled. Salith dropped beside him, pressed a field dressing. Wound clean.
Your med kits. Superior clotting.
Ward winced. Stood. Your aim. Saved the outpost. She held up the ring. Gleamed an aurora light. Treaty sealed. We command together. Park. Cade's pinned. Shadow fleet massing. Korun demands Princess return, or war restarts. Ward pulled Salith inside. Sealed the door. They won't take you. She synced her data sliver to his console. Compact hollow bloomed. Broadcast this. Marriage vow. Human-alien pact. Factions must honor. Cade broke in. Ward, status.
Secured, he said.
Married. Legally. Under Article 7, Protectorate Union. Silence. Then, married? You idiot. That's not leverage. Saleth leaned to the mic. Frill's proud. It is peace, Major. Karun's claim voids.
Broadcast the compact. Cade cursed.
Park, verify biology. This better not be pheromones. Park chuckled. Scans clear. Real trust. Human stubbornness works. Ward rationed next meal. Double watch. Saleth plotted evasion routes. Her tail brushed his leg. Intentional. Skiffs circled next dawn. More? Korun's voice boomed from one. Princess. Traitor consort. Surrender. Saleth activated external speakers. Legate. Compact invoked. Elias Ward claims me. War ends. Laughter echoed. Human filth. Your scales defiled. Ward fired first. Turret joined. Skiff crumpled. 2 more dove. Bolts hammered bunkers. Saleth yelled vectors. Lead them to ice fault. Ward punched charges. Remote det. Ground split. Skiff plunged. Last one fled.
Tailspin. Korun's roar cut short.
Quiet. Ward slumped.
Adrenaline crashed. Saleth bandaged his arm proper.
Fingers lingered. Your ring warms my blood. He touched it. Steel on scale. Logistics. And more.
Sensors pinged.
Human relief incoming. Kade's voice. Ward, hold. Tribunals flipped. Neutrals recognized the Union. Korun's isolated. Frills full gold. Peace.
Our treaty.
Ward nodded, pulled her close. Pheromones mixed with sweat. Trust forged in fire. But console blinked. Shadow pinged deeper fleet. Korun's gambit lived. Park landed first. Medkit out. Vitals stable. Union bioscan, compatible. Pheromone lock, permanent. Kade stormed in behind. Rifle slung. Eyes on the ring. This changes everything. Leverage intact, if you don't botch the honeymoon. Ward shouldered gear.
Outpost evac. To the line.
Leaf matched stride, hand in his. Equal command husband. War's embers glowed, but their pact burned brighter. Korun's final broadcast crackled. The princess falls. Human pretender dies. Ward gripped her hand tighter. Logistics shifted. Trust won. Ward slammed the shuttle hatch. Boots hit frozen gravel. Sileth gripped his hand, scales warm against his glove. Distant booms rattled the sky. Korun's probes testing the line. Joint council ahead, Ward said. Neutrals called it.
You speak for yourself? Her frills flickered blue.
Trust. Lead.
I follow your logistics. They marched into the prefab dome. Human banners flanked alien neutrals' sigils. Major Cade stood at the human table, eyes like laser sights. Legate Korun loomed opposite, claws flexed, his extremist cadre snarling behind. Ward pushed Saleth's chair forward. Sat her center stage Captain Elias Ward, Frontier Guard. Princess Elefthera, Union Heir. She talks. No proxies. Korun's roar shook the dome. Traitor spawn. Reclaim her, or war reignites. Katie leaned in, voice silk over steel. Captain, step back. Intelligence protocol. She's leverage. Not your pet project. Ward blocked her path. Rifle slung low, but ready. Her words sealed it. Listen or lose. Neutrals hummed approval. Scaled diplomats from fringe worlds. Saleth rose. Voice clear. Pheromones steady. Korun, your gambit fails. Union recognizes the treaty. Humans held the line. I choose peace. Korun lunged. Guards intercepted. Chaos boiled. Ward yanked Saleth behind the table. Bolts scorched air. His unit poured in. Sergeant Hale barking orders. Cover the princess. Shots traded. Neutrals sealed the dome. Korun retreated, bellowing. She falls tonight. Ward checked Saleth. No wounds. Her hand squeezed his. You refused them both. Or me. Logistics, he muttered. Pulled her out as med drones swarmed. Night fell hard. Outpost lights flickered. Ward's squad patrolled the perimeter.
Silas traced his ring under the bunker's glow. Human trust.
Rare as gold frills. Sensors pinged. Internal breach. Quiet. Trouble inbound. Footsteps whispered from vents. Cod strike team. Black Ops gear. Stunners drawn. Ward rolled left.
Tackle the lead. Stand down, Major. Cade dropped from ceiling duct.
Pistol on Salith. High Command wants her off-world. Bargaining chip for Korun's surrender. Suellith's tail lashed. Frills flared red. Anger. Betrayal. I hear your codes. Ward fired warning shot. Squad flanked.
Hail zip tied to intruders. Captain's orders, ma'am.
Princess stays. Cade sneered. Sentiment blinds you, Ward. She's alien. War restarts without this play. Salith activated her wrist comm. Hollow projected Cade's voice, recorded from earlier channels. Priority Alpha. Extract Vera. Leverage against extremists. Terminate Ward if he interferes. Dome feeds linked live. Neutrals watched. Human command patched in. Generals' faces grim.
Public vote. Salith declared.
Accountability. Union law binds you now. Cade paled. Fabricated. Ward stepped forward. Log authentic. Park verified it hours ago.
Dr. Park burst in. Med scanner humming.
Pheromone traces match. No edits. Votes flashed. Neutrals 80% against extraction. Human ranks split. Frontline officers backed Ward.
Command abstained. Cade holstered. Cuffed by Hale.
You'll regret this. Salith faced the hollow. Kade's gambit ends. Trust Ward's guard.
Ward pulled her aside as drones hauled Cade away.
You turned it. How? Negotiator's art, she said. Frills gold. Leaned into him. Scales to uniform. Your safety first. Dawn broke. Korun's fleet probed again. Skiffs diving low. Ward rallied his unit in the yard. 50 souls. Rifles up. Salith at his side. Union blade drawn. Commands incoming, Hale reported. Arrest warrant. For you, sir. Protecting alien asset. Ward faced them. Chin high. Commit or fold. My unit shields the princess. Treaty holds on her word. Arrest us, lose the line. Troops cheered. Rifles slammed stocks. Silas' eyes widened. Human loyalty. Raw. They follow you. Not me. The win. He keyed command channel.
General, we're her guard. Korun hits tonight.
Bacchus or court-martialed the lot. Then, stand down, Captain. Provisional sanction. Hold the princess. Explosions lit the ridge. Korun's elites. Claws gleaming. Ward charged first. Flank left. Salith. Vectors. She called shots. Weak thrusters. Port side. His turret crew adjusted. Bolts ripped engines. Alien borders hit dirt. Scales versus synth steel. Ward's knife flashed. Slashed a claw mid-swing.
Salith parried beside him. Her blade sang through armor.
Human stamina, she gasped. Endless. Punched charges into ice. Detonated. Fault line cracked. Skiffs tumbled. Korun dropped last. Power armor hulking. Princess. Yield to blood. She stepped forward. No. Trust forged here. Ward covered her. Fired burst. Grazed Korun's helm. Leggett staggered. Please stay selfish. Quiet fell. Unit whooped. Park scanned wounds. Bond pheromones peaking. Vitals synced. Silith touched Ward's face. You dared all. For us. He clasped her hand. Ring gleamed. Logistics. To persuade by the fact. Console blared. Console blared. Shadow fleet inbound. Korun's core. Command wavered. Ward grinned. Round 2. Together? Her frills bloomed full.
Always.
Skiffs darkened the sky. Trust held the line. But embers flared hot. Skiffs screamed down from the black. Captain Elias Ward yanked Salith behind the summit barricade. Plasma bolts scorched the ice table. Delegates scattered, human generals, alien envoys, all diving for cover. Korun's shadow fleet had punched through neutral patrols. The ceasefire shattered in fire. Positions. Ward barked. His platoon snapped into grid. Human infantry discipline locked the kill zone. No panic. Just sectors assigned. Weapons hot. Salith, stay low.
Vectors on those lead birds. Her frills quivered.
She peered over the edge, eyes scanning thruster plumes. 3 skiffs. Ventral weak. Flank right boarding ramps dropping. Ward relayed it.
Turret 3. Port barrage.
His Marines moved like clockwork. Charges armed. Detonations ripped ramps mid-deploy. Alien elites tumbled out, claws scraping ice. Scales gleamed under floodlights. Major Rena Kade slid next to him, pistol drawn.
Captain, command screaming pullback. Leverage her for evacuate.
Ward chambered around. She's the pact. Cade's jaw tightened, but she fired anyway. A boarder dropped, helmet cracked. Sayla's hand gripped his arm. Warm scales against synth glove. Haroon leads the center skiff. He broadcasts now, claiming my blood for war. Alien comms hacked through. Corcoran's voice boomed, hulking power armor filling summit hollows. Princess Traitor. Yield her, humans, or we glass this rock. Delegates froze. Human General Hayes keyed his mic. Legat, stand down. Corcoran laughed static growl. No peace without her head. Ward signaled Dr. June Park. Doc, jam that feed. Get her a line. Park nodded, medkit open beside a jury-rigged console. Biology override pheromone sync will boost her signal. He patched Salith's neural link. Her eyes flared violet. She stood. Broadcast live. Blood of Vera speaks. Marines covered her. Bolts whizzed past. Aliens in the kill zone hesitated. Claws lowered a fraction. By succession edict, forged in trust, not vengeance, I name Elias Ward my shieldkin. Legitimacy passes. You are cast out. Her frills bloomed full, pheromones flooding the net. Alien troops recoiled. HUD showed loyalty pings flipping, Corcoran's elites wavering. Corcoran roared. His skiff dove straight at the table. Lies, die, pretender. Ward charged the barricade. Flanker suppress! Turret engines! His crew adjusted on Salith's vectors. Bolts hammered thrusters. The skiff veered, shedding armor plates. It slammed ice 50 meters out. Ramp exploded open. Elites poured. Ward's knife cleared his belt. He vaulted forward, first claw swung. He ducked, drove elbow into throat scales. Human stamina hit. The alien gagged, staggered. Ward slashed tendons. Down. Salith flanked him. Her blade danced, precision cuts through joints. Your endless push, she said, parrying a spear. My angles. Teamwork. He punched a charge into a boarder's chest plate. Boom. Shrapnel pinged off his armor. Kade covered their six. Ward, you're insane. But it's working. Corcoran's fracturing. Legged Corcoran stomped through smoke. Power armor towered. Plasma cannon charging wine. Princess. To me. She stepped up. Ward matched her pace. No, Leggett.
War ends. Corcoran fired.
Ward shoved Salith sideways. Bolt grazed a shoulder pauldron. Heat seared through. He rolled, came up firing. Burst hit Corcoran's knee servo. Leggett buckled. Salith lunged.
Her blade pierced armor seam, not lethal.
Disabling. Corcoran howled, claw raking air.
Ward finished with a rifle butt to the helm. Crack. Leggett slumped. Quiet crashed in. Elites dropped weapons. Surrender pings lit HUDs. General Hayes emerged from cover.
Captain Ward, what the hell was that?
Logistics, sir. Counter ambush. Ward helped Salith up. Her hand lingered on his. Ring caught light. Matched set now. Park scanned them both. Vitals synced. She's right. Trust forged. Cade holstered her pistol. Eyes narrow. Leverage intact. But sentiment's a risk.
A's waved it off. Packed now.
Public, summit, hollows. Reactivated. Neutral observers patched in system-wide. Ward and Salith approached the table. Scribe slid the docupad. She signed first, scale print glowing. He added his thumb, packed sealed. Ceasefire permanent. Shared borders. Joint patrols. Cameras whirred. Cheers erupted from human lines. Alien holdouts knelt. Guard formation. Ward ordered. Combined unit formed. Human Marines. Salith loyalists. They walked out together. Her arm linked his. Frills brushed his shoulder. Skiffs overhead peeled off. Corcoran's fleet scattered. Legitimacy gutted. But Cade's voice crackled private channel. Captain. Intel drop her radicals inbound. Not all bought the broadcast. Ward glanced at Salith. She met his eyes. Nodded. Together, he asked. Her grip tightened. Always. Distant engines growled. New shadows on the ridge. Ward keyed command. Platoon double time. Logistics just got interesting.
Gales and steel. Trust over vengeance.
War's embers tested, but held. Explosions bloomed anew. Radicals hit the perimeter. Ward's grid snapped active.
Sectors. Vectors, Princess, Salif called them crisp.
Lead drop pods, aft vents exposed. Marines adjusted. Fire disciplined. Aliens marveled. Human relentlessness paired with royal precision. Katie fell in beside Park. Damn.
He's rewriting doctrine. Park grinned.
Biology says it's romance. Policy catches up. A radical skiff breached. Borders hit dirt. Ward met the first. Knife flashed. Salif covered his blind. Blade sang. They carved through. Pod by pod. Trust built the line. Last radical charged Salif. Ward intercepted. Tackle low. Human mass won. She finished the pin. Quiet again. Highs calmed in.
Ward.
Provisional command. Joint task force. Her two. Affirm. Ward clasped Salif's hand. Ring gleamed under stars. Kade watched. Jaw set. But she saluted. Fleet remnants fled horizon. Peace held, not by force alone. By choice. Salif leaned close. Voice soft. You saw me. Not pawn, equals. He squeezed back. Logistics of two. Radical chatter spiked. One last cell, deep in caves. Ward grinned. Round 3? Her frills bloomed. Led on, Shieldken. They advanced. United. Enemies no more. But cave echoes promised tests. Trust's true forge. Marines followed. Aliens too. The unit grew. Korun stirred in custody. Eyes burned. Changes nothing. Salif knelt by his cage.
It changes all.
Knife ready. Peace walked on knife edge. But they balanced it. Together. Incoming ping neutral convoy. Aid drops. Real turnover. Haze. Captain.
Escort detail.
Her safety first. Done. War boarded lead skiff. Salif beside. Engines thrummed. Stars wheeled. Cade joined aft. Sentiment or strategy? Ward shrugged. Both. Watch. Salif smiled. Frills vibrant. Convoy formed. Shadows watched from black. One skiff strayed. Radical tag. Ward vectored. Flank it. Fire traded. Discipline won. Convoy safe. Peace supplied. They landed planetside. Camps awaited. Joint. Park treated wounded. Bonds healing faster than meds. Salif touched Elias's scar.
He traced her from Bod.